that's about it. Excellent. Alright, let's slide the sail back up there too. Okay, I just took it for a spin over to this island over here and back, and everything went spectacularly. I got some high winds, and there was a lot of pressure on the sail. Actually, at one point, I got this good wind, and suddenly it was like, whoa, holy! I said like sort of maybe a swear word a little bit, you know, like holy stuff, because I started going really, really fast. It's like there was a motor cranking on the back of the thing. Anyway, but also there was enough wind to pull on these and pop this off its thing. You know, it's tied on, so it wasn't gonna like fall all the way off, but I think I want to secure this a little better just in case. The same with that one over there. I got my fishtail on here. It's that stick right there. There's the fishtail down there. It's on a pipe that's running up through here, and I tied a rope here to go back, so when the fishtail's pushing forward, this rope will hold it and pull the boat instead of this just sliding up the pipe. But now I'm going to tie a rope from here to there and up there to, you know, keep it from sliding back, but also keep it from sliding sideways. Alright, my stinking camera was full. Anyway, now I just put this rope on, so my fishtail should be held that direction, that direction, that direction, and that. Yeah, it should be stable and ready to test. I don't like taking the camera with me on a boat because, you know, saltwater and cameras obviously are not friends. And this is my only camera here. Alright, just in case I lose my paper. I broke my fishtail off today, but I got it remounted in a better spot. This is the back of the boat, and it's got a rope going across here to keep it from, you know, moving sideways, and then it's just tied on here. And there's a pipe going through the middle that the main thing is on. So I basically grab that, tip it up, and just go, and it works spectacularly well. I can go faster with that than I can with the regular paddle. And it's much more comfortable to use this because you can push and pull, whereas the paddle, you're always going the same direction, so that way it gets kind of tiring. Anyway, it was working really well. And then I wanted to see how fast I could get it going. So I was cranking back and forth, basically as hard as I could, for like a minute, and then it snapped off. But it was working really, really well. So I'm just gonna put it back together, you know, and then put some extra fiberglass reinforcement. And I think it should be fine. And here's a closer look at the thing. This just slides on that pipe. It's got another piece of pipe in there that it's stuck into. And there's something up there to block it so that pipe there doesn't just slide right through. And then it's got a notch on the end of this pipe so that when I put 2 knots in the rope, it keeps it from sliding sideways. And then yeah, those ropes are just tied to the sides. Alright, let's go work on this thing. Except it's about to be nighttime, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Also, I kind of want to make a bigger fish fin because I'm nowhere near maxing out my my strength when I'm going as fast as I can. So if I made that bigger, it would have more, I wouldn't have to move as fast, and I could use more force and get more speed overall. Yeah. I did go on an hour-long boat ride today with the kids, and they were totally cool. I was just rinsing the salt water off this, and I remembered that the other day when I put reinforcement on the cross piece there, because it was starting to get a little crack, I rinsed it off, and I don't think I waited long enough for it to dry, and I think that's why this fiberglass broke. So I'm going to let that dry tonight. And sometime tomorrow, when it's fully dry, I will put it back together. So my fishtail thing's been working spectacularly, and then I snapped it off the other day. Because, you know, I've been using it a lot and really cranking it, because I have to test it, make sure it's good. So I guess this is the second time I've broken it. The first time I broke it up here, and that's holding together really well now. So yeah, the fishtail's out there in the water somewhere. Maybe I'll find it one day. Why is this all foggy? Anyway, I think it's probably a good thing that I lost it, because now I can make a new fishtail with some improvements I've been thinking about. And first, I'm trying this woven cloth fiberglass stuff, because I got one piece of this and I haven't done anything with it yet. And here's my new one. This part's a lot thinner, and then the rest is bigger. It's not hard yet. I guess I just have to wait now. Yeah, I'll aim it at the sun a little to speed it up. The last one was a little thin, so I'm making this one 2-ply with a couple extra, like, you know, thick parts in strategically placed areas. Here's the 1-ply. It's like way too flexible. And I could just put another layer on there, but it's not as strong as if you do the 2 layers at once. Besides, I might want to just put some ribs on this one at some point and test it out too. That looks a little stiffer. Time to clean up some edges.